When did you enlist?
Let's see. I enlisted February 22nd, 1942. My job was
Radioman?
radioman.
Radioman. Okay. Now you served on the USS Putnam. That was a fairly new ship, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Were you on the first crew?
it was screwed.
Okay. I had heard that the ship was considered a lucky ship. Did you talk about it being lucky?
Yeah,
Why was it lucky?
never got hit. Never got hit.
Was life in the military what you thought it would be?
No, I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it. I just went.
Why did you join?
Why did I join? It was the thing to do in those days. It was the thing to do.
While you were on ship, did you ever write any letters home?
Oh yeah,
What did you write about?
how much I loved her, so forth. That's about all.
When you were there, and you said that there were some times that were scary while you were on the ship. What did you think about when it was scary? Did you think about Pat? Did you?
Yeah, I thought about her.
Did you think about anything else? Home, mowing the lawn, or living at home? How often did he write?
Quite often.
Every week?
Maybe twice a week.
So you got married after the war?
No, during the war.
During the war. And how did you meet?
We met when I was 10 years old.
Family
Wow. So you had a sweetheart while you were out there. Huh? Did you ever go back on the ship after you got off of it the last time? What did you see on the ship?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Oh, you didn't. Just you got off it and you said.
That's it.
Thank you, Leonard, for taking the time.
You're welcome.
When were you born?
November 27th, 1923.
And you were in World War II.
World War II, yeah.
In the Army?
The Army Medical Division,
Americal. That's a very famous unit.
Company A,
Where did you serve?
in the Pacific, Bougainville, and Leyte, and Cebu.
And there was a lot of action in those islands.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I dodged a bullet. All but one.
All but one.
Yeah.
What hit you?
Right at the top of my spine with a 25 caliber.
Did you lose friends in the battle?
Oh, lots of them. We had one incident where one of our own tanks fired into a cave, and my whole company was on that cave. I was lucky. I was at the bottom of the hill when it blew up. I'm sorry.
Take your time. It must be very hard.
That's memory So then eventually I got out and I went back to my company, but it was hard.
What was it like to live in a foxhole? Was it wet?
How do you describe it? It's about as awful as it could be, I guess. We had to stay low. If we stuck our head up too high, well, they shot at.
When you came home, was your family happy to see you?
They did. They didn't expect to see me.
Oh, surprise.
I was kind of surprised myself.
When you think of the time that you were in the service, what things do you think about?
When I think about it, I don't think about it. I never even think about it, what I did in the service then. I was so glad to get out and get home.
When you, after you got out and you came home, what did you do?
Well, I had some parties, mainly. I'm glad I done it, but I wouldn't do it again for all the money in the world.
Now, you were with Civil Air Patrol?
Civil Air Patrol. We had a uniform, we went to meetings, we had them recognize all silhouettes of every plane from every country.
It must have been especially frustrating, though, you couldn't go. So that's why you joined the Civil Air Patrol.
Then we used to make things and sell them as war stamps in high school.
What kind of things did you make?
Jewelry out of, Carstairs liquor. They had the little seals on the bottle. They strung them up and made necklaces out of them. We made all sorts of things out of whatever we can. In high school, I remember the worst part was when we were in cooking class. You couldn't get eggs and you couldn't get butter. So they used to take one egg and divide it amongst 3 girls for the cooking. You had to cook with 1/3 of an egg.
Woo.
I remember my uncle was stationed in India, and he was 3 months before he was 38, he was drafted. And he could never get an insurance policy because he had a bad heart. And they took him and sent him to medical corps in India. Mm-hmm. He flew the hump, dropping supplies. And everyone said, "Where is he?" And they're not allowed. All the things were blocked out in the female, Mm-hmm. And he did say he went to see the Taj Mahal. So I said to my mother, "He's in Agra." She said, "How do you know?" He didn't say it. I said, "He went to the Taj Mahal. That's where the Taj Mahal is." But he was my pride and joy.
What was and your uncle was name? What was his name?
Max Fassner. We were there for them whenever they came home. We were there for them. We rolled bandages. We did everything we could do. It was. And we were kids. We were kids, really. I can't express it, but I think people should have more heart than anything else. Live with their heart, not their head sometimes.